Here in workout number 1, we're going to play through a 12-bar workout that goes through a chord progression 3 times. It's a 4-bar chord progression. We're going to play 4 chords in there, and we're going to play an inversion for each one of the chords, except for one of them since it's a tetrad, but I'll explain all that to you right now. So here's what we got going on. We're going to be starting down here in the first position, and we're going to play through arpeggios that cover B flat major, B diminished, C minor, and F augmented second inversion, or F augmented over C sharp. So right from the start, we have to be very, very attentive of the techniques I talked about in the overview. The resistance in the picking, and making sure that the pick angle is to your advantage, to where you want it to be. So for me, I like to have a straight pick coming down against the strings, and I got to make sure that that resistance is there. It's almost as if you hear or feel that fight against the strings. If you don't feel that, you're not sweep picking. So we can't have this. We can't have a separate motion for each one of the notes. So this is going to be all downstrokes. We're going to only ascend the arpeggios. So we're going to play them. It's in 4/4. We're going to play for 3 beats with triplets doing this. Now, this first arpeggio in B flat, you notice I'm using my 3rd finger and I'm playing 2 strings on the same fret. To do that, I'm using a rolling technique. So I fret the B flat, 3rd fret on the 3rd string, and then I roll the 3rd finger over to the 2nd string, same fret. And you can hear the attack in the notes that's telling you that I'm applying the correct type of attack, correct type of force, that resistance against the strings, to what sweep picking calls for. So that roll needs to happen because I don't want this. I do not want anything to ring together as much as I can. So remember, we're going to be playing at 40 beats per measure here, per minute. And there's no hiding there. So we want to make sure that this technique is correct. The rolling is good. We're not bringing notes into each other. And we have the resistance in the picking. So B flat major starts it off. We're going to play that for 3 beats. I'm going to take a rest on the 4th beat. Remember, in 4/4. Next measure comes, and we play B diminished, using my 4th finger for the root. 3rd and 1st finger cover the rest of the chord tones. Same resistance in the picking, same approach, triplets, downbeat, ascending only. And take that rest on the 4th beat. Then we come to the next chord in the progression, which is C minor. Same approach. Everything is the same. You got to make sure you're hearing that sound that sweep picking delivers. We do not want to hear this, where you have that separate motion. You don't hear that attack, and we definitely don't want to hear this, even with the resistance. That's not sweep picking. It's a melodic technique. Okay, we're going to finish off the first round of the progression here with the 2nd inversion F augmented chord. You're going to need another roll. Your 2nd finger this time is going to do the roll on the 6th fret, going from the 3rd string to the 2nd string. Now that shape is very cool. It carries over to the next 2 areas that you're going to go to, as well as the diminished shape. So looking at the next area, we play 1st inversion B flat here in the 6th position. And here's a roll in the 1st finger to make that happen on the 2nd and 1st string. Then we're going to go into the next chord, which is this time B diminished 7. And we're doing that from F. So it's a 2nd inversion B diminished 7, but it's the same exact shape as we played B diminished down here. So really this arpeggio could also be considered B diminished 7. We just don't play the 7 or the double flat 7. But anyway, we're over here in the 7th position for B diminished 7, starting on F. Now, here comes the ultimate roll. We're playing C minor, 1st inversion C minor with the E flat on the bottom. This is a double roll, using your 1st finger to fret all 3 notes on adjacent strings, 3, 2, 1. It's going to take a little bit of getting used to be able to make that roll happen, because you have to roll not once but twice. So you fret the E flat, you roll over to the 2nd string, and you roll a little bit more over to the 1st string so you can get the separation that this calls for. When you get to the F augmented, at this point you're playing root position F augmented. It's the same exact shape as you did when you did it down here for the 2nd inversion. So you carry over the technique that you learned over here. 2nd finger roll, same shape. To finish it off in the last 4 bars, We're going to play those same 4 chords. This time the B flat major arpeggio is played in its second inversion. So your first finger is going to have to fret the 10th fret on the third and first strings. You're going to play this shape a lot. Along with a lot of these, you're going to play them a lot in different scenarios with these arpeggios. But this one, a little bit of a challenge to make that first finger come over. Don't bar it. That's actually a lot harder to do, and it's not efficient, and it won't be very usable later anyway. After that is B diminished 7 with the A flat in the bass, or G sharp. So there's that double flat 7 coming in. You're going to follow that with C minor over G, second inversion C minor. And all the while you're keeping that resistance in the picking, and you're making sure the sweeping technique is being heard and being implemented. You're going to finish that off one last time with another augmented shape, same shape. So it's F augmented over A. It's the same roll with the second finger. The whole time you're playing 3 beats of triplets, taking that quarter note rest. So that's our first workout. In level 1, we're going to play that at first at 40 beats per minute. Then we're going to go on to the next tempo tiers, which are 70 beats per minute and 100 beats per minute. And we're going to play these workouts for 2 minutes. In those 2 minutes, make sure that the resistance in the picking is there and that you're not ringing any notes together and you're rolling where you should be. Those are very, very important at this point to make it happen. And also remember, I'm playing these clean, and I'm doing that on purpose so you can hear everything that I'm playing. So you should be doing the same thing. Sweep picking is a lot of fun to play with a lot of gain or not that much gain. It's a little bit of gain, whatever. It sounds great, but you have to make sure that you're playing clean enough that it's going to sound as good as it should. So let's play this stuff clean, okay? All right, so when you're ready, I'll see you over at 40 beats per minute.